welcome to the morning break, the best place for your Lego news, rumors,
Hello and welcome.
opinions, and discussions here at Atlanta Break.
And Lego Island.
Did you say minions and discussions?
Opinions.
Minions?
Onions.
Yeah, I mean, that sounds like minions.
Ogres are like onions.
I've got my
They have
minions with
layers.
opinions over here. We got Daniel and Joe.
That's a nice onion. Oh, look at that onion.
Okay, yeah, so we this is our weekly talk show about the Lego news, our Lego lives. We talk with some of the
A
comments.
morning talk show.
It's a
We're
great
morning
time.
talk show hosts.
Yeah,
Look at us go.
weekly. It's great.
We can
It's awesome.
join the likes. No, I won't. I
No.
won't name any other morning talk
We
shows.
don't want to be associated with a lot of those.
Oh, no, wait. Can I be Hoda Copy?
Don't-
She went to
what?
Virginia Tech.
Who?
From the, was she on? The Today Show?
Yeah,
I
sure.
don't know.
Copy.
I don't
That
fucking
sounds
know
right,
that.
Yeah,
Daniel.
she went to Virginia Tech. I'll be Hoda Copy.
Sure.
You can be, who else is on that one? Meredith Vieira? She's still on it? I don't know.
bro.
Daniel,
wanna
you're
be
showing
a-
your age all
None
of
of
a
us-
sudden.
I don't want to be a Meredith.
I don't drink coffee.
No offense to Meredith.
We got Cross Airborne Customs here. We got Malistair.
Oh.
Hey, Americans. Malcorp announced it. Yes, Malcorp.
Marikans.
Malcorp, the famously anti-Gungan organization that
I think
terrorizes
everyone
tank
is
battles.
anti-Gungan, Mark.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. There's a few of us holding out. Rob Claxton is here, of course. Ben Constantly commenting on the thumbnail, which is this.
Mhm.
Chrome Silver and Chrome Blue on one minifigure. Man, Life on
Hot.
Mars hit different? Yes. They
So
were
hot.
built different. Trevor
Actually, I
Team
think they
Pico
were
is
both
here.
Chrome Blue, weren't they?
I think it's...
Is he talking about
Or was it
Tana?
Chrome Blue and Chrome Gold? I don't remember.
There's a lot of Chrome. Very
I'm not a
cool
Life on
Chrome
Mars
colors.
expert.
You got Flounder Collects is here. T Valkyrie is here. Morgan has joined. And Morgan has been a member for 28 months.
Sick.
That's awesome.
28, nice.
Fantastic. Chris Dodson's here. You got Duder Bricks. You got Corey Philbrook is here.
Boo.
Some guy, all he posts is the Marcel emoji. I love it. Okay.
I
Corey,
think
we
he
got a
thinks-
we
he
got a
thinks
shelf
that-
full of trains for
I
you.
think he thinks that's his emoji.
Yeah, that must be his emoji.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
You got BJ here.
Corey
You got
emoji.
Fat Daddy Bricks. You got Utini Bricks. Good to see you.
Houdini.
And you got my mom, Gloria Erickson. Good to see you, Mom. Alrighty, we're good to go now. My mom. Yeah. So we have some Lego Life this week. Do you want to talk
do.
about what's in front of us here with these fabric elements here?
Oh yes.
Fabric elements.
These are some nice fabric elements
Exactly.
that we have. We have this fabric
Careful,
element.
you're gonna make Ben
gotta
Costi get excited thinking we're talking about Lego.
You gotta
fabric
show off
elements.
those logos.
Oh,
Come on,
yeah,
guys.
heck
There you
yeah.
go.
Ooh.
Look at that.
Official t-shirt sponsorship right here.
Official merch.
This is purchased by
Oh,
Malistair, aka
Who's
Malcorp.
now- he's now
Malistair
Gunda
is
bad to the
certifiable
bone.
Gundabad to the bone.
That's what I'm talking
Exactly.
about, bro. So
So-
that will be shipped momentarily,
Yes.
right after this video has finished.
And those all cost just the same as our regular t-shirts,
20 bucks.
right?
Yeah.
That's a steal,
To get your
bro.
own name personalized
Yeah.
on
Cool
it?
logos.
And I mean, especially when you got the sick Dolgos or Dragon logo. I
Yeah,
mean,
now these ones are on clearance. These ones will actually pay you to take them off of our hands. We'll pay you $20 to get rid of these.
Yeah, sure.
Everything must go. So closing out
Mark
sale.
Mark's so desperate.
Big summer
no, go
blowout.
back. Mark is so desperate. He sponsored his own team.
Oh, you're right. I didn't even notice.
Yeah.
So this is my shirt that I wear to tank battles, and we've got
Yeah.
Grumpy J as our main sponsor, but of course I got to sponsor the Guncraft as well.
So yeah, Mark had to sponsor himself. That's embarrassing.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Grumpy J paid to have his name on
On-
the team member's
Correct.
T-shirt, not to get his own.
Correct.
Or maybe he
Not-
also did that. I don't know.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that's
Grumpy
that's
J
what you
did
can
buy a
get.
Oh,
shirt,
he did
as
get
well
it.
as Dusty bought one from every team.
Dusty
Since-
Dusty got one of
Dusty's
these.
Since
getting a lot of
Joe's
shirts.
and I's official shirts are like the jersey material. These are our shirts that you can buy.
But I mean,
Yes.
dude, it still looks
But the logo's
so
nice and
cool.
big.
This is
on
going to
that
be
front.
more convenient to wear on the daily, though.
Oh, yeah.
honestly,
Oh yeah,
so,
for sure.
Yeah.
For sure. Very nice.
So cool tank battle shirts. No tank battles this week, unfortunately.
next week.
We've got the Joy Building,
That's right.
you know, which will be great to return. That'll be tomorrow.
right.
Garrett and Steven are scheduled to be on that. Should be
Nice.
fun. But the following week, of course, tank battle will
Right.
return.
And that's where
There's one thing wrong with those shirts, which is that they're not good parts packs.
No, they're not.
no, Ben, please.
Come on.
Come on.
No
look,
good
this one is
parts.
certified
No
a
good,
good
parts.
pack.
No,
Certified, yeah,
No,
no.
it's not. He already
Monty-
made his official ruling.
Exactly.
He's cast down his judgment.
Dang it.
So we got Monty Raj is here. Good to see Monty Raj, and Stanley's here, of course. Fabric Battle Pack, exactly. Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. So.
There you go.
All right. Is that our Lego Life for this week? I've got a few of the
Yeah,
things.
go
I've
for
touched
it.
on.
I
Okay.
don't think- yeah,
You
I
didn't
don't
have
think
much
I
to talk
have.
about this week. It's been a busy week for work, not so much playing. But I got a Darth Jar Jar minifigure from Bricklink, and I souped him up with some nice lightsabers and a Sith cloak outfit. So he will be returning probably in, what was it, like
last-
3-4
well, not
weeks
the last.
till what
The second, 10. No, wait, maybe.
Many games later.
I can't remember the schedule, but
I think
you're
Guncraft is the
upcoming.
last game of the season.
No, because the last game is our last game.
Okay.
Y'all are playing, not this one, but the one after this. I believe.
It's several weeks away when Guncraft will finally return to the field for their last game, and so Darth Jar Jar will finally make it, and hopefully it'll turn the tide. It'll be doing better than we have been. Anyway,
We'll see, especially if he has those double lightsabers, because that'll make him hard to hit.
Yeah, exactly. No, he's trying to catch all the bullets from and save his
protect.
teammates.
Is that right? Okay,
Exactly.
I get it.
That's
now.
the strategy. I'm 4D chess here over here.
Okay.
So
That's why you've lost your first
Can
two
you
games.
use big figs for tank battles? We've
No.
expressly said you can't use ones that are too
No,
small.
you can't.
Yeah,
The
that
problem
would
is they don't fit on a dimension stand.
maybe they would count as 2. Anyway, we'll
Could you
we'll
use
play
the
it.
ones with the magnets in the feet? Maybe the little extra bit of weight.
Yeah.
You could you could
Get
really
some boat
metagame.
ballasts, boat
Yeah,
balance.
you could really metagame this.
All right, we're delaying the inevitable here. Let's talk about some Star Wars Lego news. I think the gorilla cage got opened and they got out, but
no, that's not what the
For
gorilla.
all of our podcast listeners, we have
Oh.
put up a picture of Jabba's sail barge.
I don't think we stream this for this podcast
no, this
show,
is
but
this is
thank
not
you.
a podcast. But yeah, if you've been on the internet the past couple days, you'll have seen this from
Right.
somebody. But yeah, honestly, it's not bad, but it's just exactly what everyone expected in some ways. So,
Yeah.
what do you guys think?
This is a UCS sail barge,
Yeah, it's what I expected.
and it's exactly right for what it should be. It is designed well. It's a great Jabba's sail barge.
Yeah.
yeah,
But it's still just Jabba's sail barge. but
right. You got to
big.
be into Jabba's sail barge, but I don't see anything glaringly wrong with this, which I think is a
I
win
agree.
for Star
I
Wars.
agree. And of course, everyone's been saying it's too expensive. Welcome to UCS Star Wars,
Yeah,
guys.
that's-
Get over it.
What is this?
I-
$5.99?
You got to stop accounting for price per piece.
This is 500, I believe, and it's what,
Okay,
3,000 something parts.
It's
or-
like
Yeah.
38 or 3,900.
Which
So
is-
it's
it's
just
not
under
horrible.
4,000 parts
Yeah.
for $500 is definitely pushing.
Here's the thing: the UCS Star Destroyer 75252, the one that's retired now,
Mhm.
that's only about 4,000, and that was 600,
Hmm.
Okay.
I believe.
Yes.
So
They're
it's
charging
like
plenty of money.
They've always been like that with big UCS ones. The nice
yeah.
thing is that you actually get minifigs in this.
Yeah, you get a nice.
You get a lot,
Like,
yeah.
a good selection for a UCS set.
Which is kind of, I mean, it's blurring the lines a little bit. Is this one officially considered UCS
Yes.
or Master
Oh yeah.
Builder
Well, there's a
Series,
plaque and
or-
everything. I mean,
Okay.
yeah.
No, this is UCS for sure.
I guess because it's a vehicle, but it still comes
Right.
with a lot of figs. So similar to the AT-AT, I think, in that it's a vehicle, but still comes with plenty of minifigs to
Correct.
display inside.
And these are all pretty much the ones you would want. You get Max Rebo, everyone's favorite.
So far, looking largely the same.
I don't know if there's any difference, but I'm sure we can.
Could be minor printing differences. I haven't seen anybody point out
Yeah.
anything in any comparisons, but
Once someone actually has the set in person, I'm sure we'll find out.
there are
Looks
not
like
going
the
to be
same
any
color.
differences that make him any more valuable, I would
Correct.
assume.
Mhm.
Given that it's also a UCS set,
Right.
I don't think it's going to affect the value, really.
And then of course you get your standard R2D2C3PO.
Mm-hmm.
But this is the and I love that R2 still just has a plate.
Yeah.
Hey, it's perfect.
It
This
works.
is the figure people were excited for, but also curious what it would be because of their stance on that. But this is the Hutt Slayer Leia, who is accurate to the scene. So that was what people were curious about. Now the big difference here compared to nice. Look at that.
Handy
Look at
chart
you,
here.
look at you go, Mark.
Compared to the 2013 one. The 2013 one was very accurate, and the headpiece with the hair, that was especially accurate. This one's slightly different. It's a little bit higher up, it seems like, and coming down on her shoulder, which I think is cooler.
Yeah, I think the
Um,
hair is better. For
And
sure.
then the really biggest difference is dual molded legs as opposed to just printed, which works well, and I think helps it not to be as inappropriate.
Yeah. She's getting a little more dressed
Yeah.
there,
Well,
which is kind
so-
of nice in some ways.
And the biggest point is everyone's saying, well, the sides of her legs are exposed, so you should be able to see the tan. But I think the reason that Lego really did this is because of the back.
That's what
Yeah.
Because they can't print on the back. She was really exposed back there.
every time.
So while you're not seeing it in the pictures here, I think this was the right move. This
I
also
agree.
very well could have been a compromise with Disney. They may have said you
Right.
have to do it this way or you're not doing it at all.
Right.
I think there were some discussions had around this figure for sure.
I think this is fine. And the other thing is that people tend to latch onto the existence of the new figure does not remove the old ones from existence. So if
Right.
you really want to, you could mix and match these. You could get this great new hairpiece and
And
put
just
it on
put it
one
on
of the
the
older
old one.
ones if you
Correct.
really want to have those
That's
legs.
very true.
Now the hips and torso, patterns may not line up perfectly, or maybe you have to take the whole body from one or
Right.
the other. But the addition of new options is always good.
Exactly. Yeah. This it's good that we got her, because if she was absent from the set, that would have been
I
a
mean,
little bit of
she
a
is
sad
crucial to
point.
the. She's literally Hut Slayer Leia for a reason. She
Mhm.
straight up just takes Jabba out.
Yeah. The other thing some people were surprised about is that they're still giving her the neck bracket, so you can like chain her up. I think a lot of
I
people thought they
mean,
were probably just going to do away with
It's
that.
easy to
feature.
remove it. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's accurate to the scene. If you
But
don't
also would have
like
been
it, that's
easy to
okay.
add it if they had not included it. So I don't know.
All right.
It's just kind of surprising they would still do that, I guess.
I feel like if Star Wars wasn't as popular, it would get a lot more flack for this
Yeah.
kind of stuff. But we'll move on. We won't get
It's
too far into
fantasy.
Well,
this.
so
It's fantasy,
some of
guys.
the other gripes were C-3PO not having the dual molded leg.
He
which
doesn't. Is it just a
Just
It's
a little
just
print.
a printed one. So
Oh,
again,
well.
you could go out and get another
Honestly,
copy of that one.
and
if
here's
you
the
really
thing: the
want.
dual molded like one isn't that expensive.
Yeah,
Even though it
exactly.
came in a UCS set, it didn't. It's
So if
not.
you want to go pick one of those up on Bricklink and add
It's
it to the
probably like
set,
20
not that big a
bucks.
deal.
Yeah.
I think really out of all of the minifig related gripes, I think the one that is the most founded is the Bib Fortuna still having the fat
Yeah.
head.
They
I don't
didn't.
think I have
They
a
didn't
good
do a
picture
new
of
one. They
him.
used the exact same ones.
Yeah, which I
Like a
kind
Boba
of
Fett.
saw coming, but I think it's a little more disappointing than any of
I
the other
agree.
changes that they've made to these figs.
Mhm.
So.
I think the biggest takeaway for me is we have a dark tan frog over there, so that's kind of cool.
Hey,
You think
look
so?
at that.
You
Yeah,
don't think
I'm
it's regular
pretty
tan?
sure
Or
that's
olive green?
dark tan. Yeah, based on the fact it's similar in color to that
Yeah.
plate.
Could be a new color.
Which also a different color plate for R2D2, and that's
Oh,
great.
good.
Yeah.
Well, I'm
Oh,
glad.
yeah,
That'll be
great.
That's a
another.
big difference.
What have we
a
had
new
so
listing
far?
on
What
Bricklink.
have we had so far? Dark bluish gray,
Yeah, and then I think
black, probably.
Probably black or
I don't
light
know.
gray.
I don't
Yeah,
know. You have to go back. A
So-
long, sad history of 2x4 plates.
wedged in there for the. No, this is a pretty cool set. If you got a lot of money, it'll be worth getting this holiday season. You also get a Luke Skywalker's lightsaber
Yeah.
Now this is good actually.
starting October.
This
I
looks
really.
a lot bigger than the other ones. Maybe it's not.
It's
but,
longer
yeah.
because it actually is. It is
Right.
a little bit of a longer hilt. I
Mhm.
really hope this sparks them doing them again because that last time they did it was 21.
Wow.
So that's 3 years ago,
Wow.
and that was for the AT-AT.
yeah.
Yeah.
My
So we've had
biggest
the two
issue
different
with it-
versions of Luke's and the Yoda.
Yoda
Is
and
that-
Luke.
no, we've only had one of Luke's.
So
Well, there
one
was the
Luke.
other version of Luke's.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is the second.
Yes,
But
yes,
before this, we only had Luke and Yoda.
right.
So
Mhm.
this is obviously episode 6 Luke's. My only issue with this is the part sticking up. Like that is on there, but it seems unnecessarily
Very
tall.
large, Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It sticks out.
It is what it is. But other than that, it looks great. These aren't hard to design. They're very simple. You use all the same
yeah.
parts, those 4x4s.
Mhm.
But if they just made a wave of these and sold them, people would love them.
Well, that's what I wanted to talk about. Is where could we see this going next? If they run out of
Mace
iconic
Windu.
lightsabers to do, I'd really love to see them start doing some blasters. If we got like a Han Solo DL-44
We
blaster
have
or
a
something,
custom one that looks so cool.
I know
Mhm.
that would be a fantastic
I'm
kit
with
or
you
gift
on
with
that. An
purchase.
E11. I mean, just the standards.
Sure.
Yep.
And it would take them a while to run out of lightsabers.
Lego probably doesn't want to do life-size guns, but
That,
Yeah.
yeah. But
Mhm.
here's the thing with the lightsabers, you could do 20 of these and
Yeah.
still have plenty of other extra ones because people are going to want Old Republic stuff, which
Oh,
are really
yeah,
cool and
yeah.
unique.
Mm-hmm.
So I think they should make a whole wave of this. I'm surprised they haven't.
Oh well. Well,
But yes, this is good.
we got one step in the right
they're
direction.
kind of like Harry Potter wands. Like you might recognize the first few for the main characters,
Yeah.
but eventually they're going to get so obscure people are going to say, "I've never
Right.
seen that before in my life," because they have no idea.
Now, Darth Maul's would be sick.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
extra long.
Yeah, or like Asajj Ventress or Count Dooku, probably the
Count
more
Dooku's
iconic
would be really
shaped
cool. Right.
ones.
Mm-hmm.
I would want Mace Windu's, but
Anyway, and not the only Star Wars news though. We have another set here: the Imperial Dropship
now
versus Rebel
was this
Scout
also
Speeder.
a gift with purchase or is this for sale? I couldn't remember.
I
This should
think
be
it's
this
for
should be a
sale.
set, yeah.
I think
This
it's
is
for sale.
we've talked about this before, but this is it available for pre-order or is it out?
It's on Lego.com. I
Oh,
think you
sick.
can pre-order it.
Mhm.
So
This is awesome.
Yeah.
That's what we talked about before. This is perfect.
mhm.
There's no complaint with this set. This is very well done. You get plenty of minifigs. You get that nice anniversary.
QTKT, I think,
think
not
that's right.
R2KT.
I think
Cotton
it-
candy droid.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a really cool droid. Very cool color.
It's
Unique.
very vibrant in the dark pink. I feel
Yeah,
like she's
I
usually
like
pictured
that.
with more of like a bright pink.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
I
white-
like, I
white
like the
pink.
dark pink.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then the little speeders are cool. I
Mhm.
mean,
Yeah.
it's a great set.
Very
This is-
nostalgic if
this
you had
is
that
a-
original.
Yeah, eat both of them. So this is kind of a double pack.
And all of the core minifigures are army builders. I mean, the QTKT is kind of like including a named figure in a battle pack, but I mean that's fine since it's the bonus figure.
Mm-hmm.
But it's
If
good.
you want
that
to
there
get
aren't-
multiples of it,
It's
you
good
can
that
just
there
sell
aren't any other
those.
major named characters in this.
Right.
This is pretty purely a battle pack.
Yeah, it's a great set.
Yeah, looks good. Even the vehicles, like you know, they're
I,
passable.
I really like the Rebel speeder. Actually, I think it's very well.
Yeah,
designed.
I don't really care for the drop ship that much.
No,
but I
it's
never
never
have
been
in any of the
cool.
sets that it's come
Right.
in, the 20th anniversary one or the original one. But
Yeah,
the Scout speeder is
sick.
fantastic because we've only ever had that the once.
Yep.
More stud shooters, of course, but
Well,
you
yeah,
know,
you know. But here's the thing:
That's life.
they aren't holding stud shooters.
no,
That's huge.
yeah.
Yes, yeah. We're back
That's
to
what.
standard
That
blasters.
was the worst.
That's really
when
good.
the arrow was like, all right, I got my battle pack of clones, and they've got these big old chunky blasters.
Exactly. So we got a bunch of comments
Yeah,
here.
what
We're
are
going to
people
scroll
talking
through
about?
some of them here. Princess Leia looks fantastic.
Woof.
The dual molded
Fantastiche.
legs and a hairpiece are a big improvement. So there you go. BJ's a fan of the new Leia. Yeah,
I agree. The
stumbled over
hairpiece
my
is,
words for a
is
second.
definitely the biggest one.
$40 for this, by the way, the Imperial
Really?
dropship.
That's not bad at
October
all.
1st.
Exactly.
That's
Yeah, you're getting
$220,
6 minifigures plus the.
Yep. And
Plus
then
the bonus.
Malister says Mountain Chicken is on the UCS Bard. So that's a reference to our D&D campaign going on my channel. So you can check that out if you want. So Malister is our amazing DM. So he does a
Nice.
fantastic job.
DM me, kid.
What was it?
No,
Dungeon Master.
Yeah.
it was a joke.
Exactly. Stanley Pratt says, "I'm glad they made her this way. Would have been quite the omission." Yes, exactly, Stanley. That's my thoughts as well. It's just a necklace. Says Brick Bob. Yeah. It's the
That's
gray.
right. Yeah, it's just
yeah.
she just has a necklace.
She has a big necklace on. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Now BJ says that's his favorite lightsaber in all of Star Wars with the additions and
That's
changes.
that's
So,
valid. I
interesting.
mean, it is a unique one, and it's cool to have Luke's lightsaber that he built.
Mhm.
Right. The second one.
Bradley Peaks on Facebook says, "Love you all. Appreciate it, Bradley. Thank you." So.
I love you.
Exactly. Man, this is such a good battle pack. So exciting.
It is.
So.
It really is.
We've had a dry spell for Rebel Troopers for a
Yeah.
long time.
Exactly.
And
Because I
now
mean,
you
prior
can
to
have-
this, wasn't it only the pupilless ones from the original?
No, because there was like a couple, but they were in the big Tantive.
Oh,
and,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
near
like that
impossible
wasn't,
to get,
and it was
yeah.
only one or two. So then you had the hallway scene, which was like, oh great, now we can get some. Now you can have a whole bunch of them.
Yes, I mean, not until this set, but
correct.
until the last year or
Yes,
so.
correct.
We had
Mhm.
a long dry spell.
Then Ben Costa says, "Keen to see armies of the pink
Yeah.
droid too." And they buy 100 of this set. Yep, you'll have armies of them.
Yeah. Too bad
That would be
Malik or
great.
somebody cool couldn't have been in that one.
Yeah,
Right.
unfortunately. Morgan is saying
Or
dropship's
Princess
coming
Leia.
October 1st. So Princess Leia in a battle pack.
Yeah,
That'd be
That would
hilarious.
have made that one horrible.
More Stormies for the conga line. Exactly.
There
Morgan.
you go.
Exactly.
This Congo line is legendary.
Yep.
I have not seen. I need to go
I've
track
seen
his
pictures of it.
Instagram
It's
down
pretty
and
funny.
look at that. So we've got a bunch of written news we can go over first. Do you
Yep.
guys want to go through some
Go
of that?
for it.
Hit it.
Reminder that the Botanical Garden will be coming out hopefully
I'm
soon.
still surprised that's so soon.
Yeah.
For
no
a
pictures.
quick, that was a quick turnaround on an idea set.
Rapid turnaround.
Could be the kind of thing where they already had something in
Right.
development for it, or
Mhm.
a shelved old, prototype model
Right.
for a modular building or something that happened to line up with a successful ideas project.
Can't let friends have a cool set. You gotta do it in normal format.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Then again, knowing Lego, if they had already had one in production, they probably would have rejected the Lego ideas submission and then
Yeah.
put it out themselves, so they don't have to pay the royalties.
Then Kazi said 330,
Yeesh.
dang. But yeah, 3,700, almost 3,800 parts. This is going to be sick.
It should be huge.
Yeah, it's a lot bigger than a modular.
It's
that's
going to
for
be
sure.
awesome.
What do modulars still go for?
They're around that.
Maybe just
that
below
part.
that.
No,
Yeah.
I guess they are smaller because they're usually
But they're not
like,
that.
sub-
they're
They're
usually
not
like
that price
230
point.
right
Yeah,
now.
Yeah,
they're,
sub
they're all
3,000.
sub
So those must
250
be
for sure.
This is going to be huge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick.
Maybe a full double wide module.
Yeah.
So another thing I saw on Bricklicker was in 2025, Lego will go all out with Formula One across multiple
We already
themes,
talked about this.
Yeah.
like space in 2024. We talked about them
We've
doing
touched on it.
CMFs.
No,
and things, but like the whole
We talked that
thing.
it was going to be.
we
Yeah.
mentioned this, but yeah, it is going to be interesting to see how
Yeah.
that's kind of just. I think it's gonna be like space. Well, that literally
Yeah.
says it. Never mind. But
Mhm.
that's what I was gonna say. It's like the
Yes.
space was kind of in Friends City, Technic, and it all
Yeah.
had that little space on the corner. This is gonna be the same.
We've been
thing.
talking about all the Formula One leaks for a while, but I
Right.
didn't realize that it was all going to be like
Yeah.
a package, all the same, looking
Yep.
kind of
Yeah.
like a brand thing. So
Mhm.
I don't see that, but maybe fans like Morgan
Yeah,
will. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
It's
so
getting a lot more popular over here.
it's interesting.
It really is. A lot more people are talking about it. I
Mhm.
still don't know anything, but it's fine.
Yeah.
Cars go fast.
Exactly. This is something Daniel was interested in earlier at the Endurance
Yes.
Black Friday.
I'm excited
release.
for this.
A lot of pieces.
Still no pictures
That's
for these
crazy.
big sets. They're keeping them on lockdown. They're doing good.
Yeah. And then Bricklicker also had some speculation there about minifigure scale. I would be very shocked if this is
I
minifigure
mean,
scale.
I don't think it could be if
For
that.
$260.
Yeah. I mean, 3,000 pieces is a lot,
It's
but I
gonna
feel
be
like
big, and it's gonna be really cool.
I feel like that's gonna
If
be.
they've still got big molded boat hulls, I mean, it's possible.
Maybe.
I don't know what the what something like the Imperial flagship had.
I
Piece
don't
count
know, but it
wise.
definitely
less than
wasn't this
that.
high. Yeah.
Yeah. So it could be minifig scale,
We'll
just
see.
with large chunky hulls.
I feel like this is gonna be more like a micro scale build, but I
We'll
could
see.
be wrong.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out hopefully soon because it's also coming up quite soon as well.
Yeah.
so.
Right. I know. I'm excited.
And you had this on your list, Daniel, but I got a picture for it too.
yeah.
We
Yes.
talked about
Ah,
some of these before, but we'll go over them again.
what a
I think.
crazy background.
Yes, minifigure heads. Heads will roll. What do we got here, Daniel?
So this is the Series 27 minifigures, which I think the rumor for the Formula One thing had said that it was going to be replacing the standard CMF
But I
line for
guess
the
it's
year.
just also.
But I guess
that
it
was
is an
rumored
addition.
January 1st too, so maybe they're both January 1st.
Yeah, or maybe one of them's coming slightly later. But
Right.
I'm glad we're still getting a standard series
agree.
next year because that F1 thing maybe
Not.
plagued with some issues, as I think we talked about last week. But yeah, there's some great items on this list. So Wolfpack Beastmaster.
I
so
mean, guys,
hopefully-
we can stop. That's enough.
That's pretty great.
Pretty awesome.
That's pretty
I'm
good. So this
excited
is
for
gonna
that guy.
this is gonna do like what the Falconer did to the the Black Falcons, which had already appeared in
Right.
the Creator 3-in-1 at that point, and maybe a couple other things.
So
So
we have the Wolfpack torso that came in the medieval
Correct.
town
Yep.
set.
yeah, but was pretty hard to get. Was that one of the ones that never showed up on Bricks and Pieces, or did it?
It
ever
definitely
show-
did because
It
I got
did?
30 of them.
Okay,
So yeah.
good.
But
Good, good.
so it is available, but it's
It's harder to get.
you
Yeah.
still have to get it.
But
on.
we should be getting some alternate exclusive parts to
Right.
add to that modern
And
Wolfpack faction.
because it's Beastmaster, I'm assuming he's going to come with some animal,
yeah.
Yeah.
which will be cool.
Could be a goat,
Or
Yeah.
a wolf.
a wolf.
Dude,
would be
we
sweet.
haven't really got a good wolf before.
Yeah, no.
Not in like the normal Lego stuff.
That'd be absolutely fitting given
That
the
would be-
faction. Yeah.
Right.
Now, Pirate Quartermaster is going to be interesting. This could either be very cool, or
Or
it
a
could just
child.
be like a guy wearing a striped shirt with a bandana
Yeah.
on his head, like we've had in pirate sets for the last 30, 40 years.
This is very valid.
So it be interesting to see. Maybe he'll come with some cool accessories or something. Maybe a little monkey or something sitting on his shoulder, like Long John Silver. Or, who
Mhm.
knows?
Or another parrot.
Yeah. Steampunk Inventor, very cool. We have not seen Lego really ever do a lot of anything with steampunk. I mean, there was like a Master Builder Academy series that
Oh yeah.
kind of dabbled in that aesthetic, but Lego's never really embraced it.
I'm excited to see what that looks
Th-
like.
This could be really cool.
This is probably going to be a lot of people's
Could have a
favorite.
cool big like top hat or something.
That's
some
what I'm
great
hoping. Like
minifig
the
prints.
top hat with like the monocle kind of like
Yeah.
half-
Goggles or
yeah,
something, yeah.
funny like
This
that.
this could be very cool. I'm very excited for this one. Pterodactyl costume fan, so adding to the long list of dinosaur
I
costumes.
think that's a good move.
Because we've had what, T-Rex
And
Triceratops. Yeah.
So
guess
I
not
like
as
that
long a
they're
list as
kinda-
I thought.
Yeah, but that's cool.
Yeah.
They're better than most of the outfit ones in my opinion.
It's kind of like how for a while they did food costumes or animal
This is
costumes.
kind of the new one. It's
Yeah.
similar in each one.
Dinosaurs
Pterodactyls
is
will be
cool.
cool because we'll probably have those. Not like the chicken wings, but probably maybe even a new mold.
Maybe, yeah,
I would
maybe
hope
new.
it'd be new. So.
Yeah.
Wing arms or wing
If anything,
back.
it'd
Or
probably
a
be more like
back
the,
piece,
the
yeah.
bat ones where the arm kind of curves up. But yeah, I don't know.
Right.
Boogeyman, this could be anything. Who knows?
Yep.
I don't know. Maybe
We'll
it's
find
like
out.
Oogie Boogie from Nightmare Before Christmas. Maybe not. Who knows? Jetpack Racer. I don't know what this is.
I mean, again, it's one of those things that could be really cool or just kind of basic.
Well, it's either going to be like grounded in real life, like those water jetpack things that you
That'd
see
be
those
cool.
guys use, or maybe it's just going to be what was the game on your phone with the Jetpack
Jetpack
Joyride?
Joyride?
It
Yeah,
could be like
yeah.
that, something like that. I don't know. Cat lover, whatever. Next, longboarder, fine.
Yeah.
Astronomer
Actually,
kid,
longboarder, that will be cool.
New surfboard.
just the
likely.
longboard piece.
Yeah, no, a longboard is like a long skateboard, basically.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So
The
that's
skateboard.
going to be a cool piece.
Yeah.
People are going to like that.
Astronomer kid could be cool. Could just
Yeah.
be holding a telescope. I don't
Right.
know.
Cupid.
Now, Cupid,
Yeah.
baby. Ooh. I'm
Interesting.
such a random one to be in, but
Yeah.
cool.
I hope it's
Yeah.
on one of those little action stands from the DC figures, so,
So
it's
he's
flying.
floating.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that'd be
definitely
great.
should be.
Hamster costume fan.
Yeah, I don't.
So it's a little hamster suit,
Yeah,
figure.
it's just like the animal,
Interesting.
just like the animal costumes.
Huh.
and then plush toy collector. Oh, what?
That
Like-
could be kind of cool. We could have a Beanie Baby.
The guy from the Beanie Bubble, yeah.
Beanie Baby crossover incoming. Yeah. Oh my. So.
Or have you ever seen that picture where there's like there's two people in? It's like a man and a woman, and they're in court because they're getting a divorce, and they're dividing up their pile of Beanie Babies because everybody thought they were going to be worth millions of
That
dollars.
historic
That's
photo
so-
where they're
Yeah.
taking turns picking Beanie Babies.
And now they're probably all
Crazy.
worthless.
Oh my goodness. Well, that's a very promising series for different themes and different collectors for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you gotta hit some of these comments up,
Uh-oh,
man.
comments, let's see here. Boogeyman is a great idea, but that could be like so many things.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't feel like there's any one like generally accepted interpretation of what the boogeyman looks like.
Yeah.
Mark
It's
says,
very open-ended.
looking like the first CMF series that I want to collect in full. That's
It is
that's interesting,
good.
Mark. You haven't seen the D&D figure?
Yeah.
No, they're I think all CMFs are getting really good. The plush toy collector will come with plushies. I wonder if it'll be a new mold or if it'll be a new colored teddy.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I'm sure a teddy bear would be
There's
one of
got to
them.
be a teddy bear in there.
And then
yeah.
maybe a new second one.
Exactly. The wings on the pterodactyl could be really cool. Exactly.
Yep.
Got to be Nightmare Before Christmas Boogeyman. Well, they normally don't do
No, 'cause it's
licensing.
not licensed. It
No.
wouldn't be.
Maybe it'll be very similar, and you can get away with it.
But it's gonna be okay. We'll have something to cover that, hopefully.
Yeah.
Exactly. Everyone at Team Valkyries think of the same thing. Night Before Christmas. So.
It certainly won't be directly based on him.
Geology Joe says technically
Okay.
pterodactyls aren't
No.
dinosaurs.
No.
Actually,
If it looks like a dinosaur, smells like a dinosaur,
Geology
talks
Joe.
like a dinosaur.
when's the last time you smelled a pterodactyl, Joe?
Wait, you don't. Oh.
Well, we need to go in the time machine just a little further back than 2006, and then we
Yeah.
can, we
A
can make
little
sure.
bit before 2006.
Exactly. Let's see. Hope we get heart arrows on Cupid's bow. Yeah, honestly,
I know that could be so cool.
that makes sense. Hamster fan sounds a little
Okay.
Oh dear.
Do the hamster dance.
Exactly. Okay. Alternate candidate.
Wait, is that the hamster dance? I thought that was crazy.
No,
No.
Maybe
it's
that's
one
the
of
hamster
them.
dance.
I remember
Bang.
seeing a Kia car commercial with hamsters dancing to that song. That's all I can say.
Yeah.
Alternate candidate says Series 27 looking promising for sure. They're considered flying reptiles. I mean, well, yes, Judge
That's
John.
fine. Whatever.
Tomato, tomato.
Yeah, overcomplicating it for us. Okay. Joe's favorite.
I love that comment so much.
Oh, dude,
I was.
pterodactyl.
Pterodactyl for me.
Are we doing Jeremy Fragrance right now?
Oh my goodness, that'd be amazing. Yeah, Jeremy Fragrance, absolutely. All right, one last piece of picture news
Smells
for you.
like
We have
vetiver.
a few rumors that Daniel has too. Space Babies will
Space
return,
Babies!
which is I think great because that's a good set.
Spaceship, spaceship, spaceship.
Spend $200 on any sets likely from August 1st.
This already happened. What are you talking
think?
about? August? It's September, Mark.
Oh,
Where are you getting these pictures?
Well, Bricklicker posted this 2 days ago, so I'll
Did he
I'll
really?
hide this.
Brick Clicker is asleep at the wheel.
I thought this was for 24, 25, so
no,
my bad.
no,
So
that already happened.
we'll delete that then.
Wah,
All right.
wah.
So Daniel,
You
you
saw
have a couple.
nothing.
You have a couple list items, then we have one picture news at the end, which is a huge leak. So
Yeah, so we had some more information about Animal Crossing sets. I think we actually already saw pictures for these maybe, but I guess we got price points locked down. Again, these leakers are sharing things that they may have already shared before, but just to make sure we cover it, the
Yep.
Animal Crossing sets were Stargazing with Celeste, which is going to be $10, the Leafs Caravan and Garden Shop for $30, and then Able Sisters Clothing Shop was for $40. Like I said, I believe we've already seen the pictures for those.
at
but-
least blurry ones, yeah. So
And the last interesting one, I actually saw leaked on Facebook of all places, and I
Mhm.
still have not seen anywhere on Instagram. So I don't know if people are
Yo,
afraid to
I-
show
I'd
it.
say I
But
haven't
we've got
seen
this year's Winter Village set, which is
Mhm.
the Santa's Post Office,
with the hot air balloon.
which comes with the hot air balloon, which is very
Is
cool.
that gold and black?
It's
Gold
gold
and
and
dark
dark
Green? Oh,
green.
that's
yeah.
really nice.
Both nice new colors for those hot air balloon
Yeah.
parts, as far as I know.
People are gonna use that for awesome stuff.
Yeah,
Mhm.
the
Especially
all,
those
the all
gold
pearl
ones.
gold. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be really nice. If you look at the back, there's this cool like system where it looks like maybe on the side of the hot air balloon, there's like a door that drops down or something, and you can drop packages down this chute, which
send
I think
stuff
is
down.
very fun. Looks like it actually feeds in from a couple directions. I think that big yellow like hopper thing on the top probably you can also dump packages into. So not a ton going on in the interior, but I think this one is very cool, including some of those other features like the hot air balloon. Pretty standard minifigures, just more elves and another Santa. So I don't think there's anything particularly crazy on
Oh,
that front.
Big
But,
Kazi said we've already had the gold parts.
have we?
He said
What are the gold
dreams
ones
in a
coming?
Disney set.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
yeah, Disney could have had them.
Yeah, I do remember
And
in Dreams. I
Dreams.
think they were in like a big hourglass or something.
Oh, that
Mhm.
would make sense. The
But
green's
a new
cool.
hot air balloon.
Yeah.
Right.
Got some nice sand blue parts in the building.
Sand blue is beautiful.
I really like that they have brick built the like French horn logo that Lego has been using. Well, actually, Denmark uses it
Right.
for the male logo. It's always a picture of like a
Right.
French horn with
Yeah,
a bow.
that's
So
cool. Yeah,
lots
I
of
like that.
Scandinavian countries use that to represent like the male service,
Right.
even in modern times. So doing a little brick built one there is very fun. Side builds for pretty standard Christmas tree. So
Look at that
Does
mini snowman though. That's kind of cool. There's like
yep,
a couple.
Snowman's fun. So lots of fun, slightly updated versions of things. But I think this is going to fit in really well with your Winter Village.
This is a
set
good
if you're
Winter
collecting.
Village set.
Yeah.
A
Do we
very
have any
good
idea about the price for this?
I think it's $100.
$100
Yeah.
and October 1st.
They they have been $100 for the last like 5 years going, so I would be shocked if they changed
I think
that.
I think they're kind of isolating those from inflation
Which
to,
is a
to
good
keep it
call.
consistent.
Trying
But
to
I
keep them
think
affordable.
I think it's more of like a shrinkflation issue. I think the sets are getting a little smaller.
This is one set, Monster. One,
Yeah.
not a combo.
It all goes together. in
Correct.
one
Yes.
set. What we
This is
can
this year's Winter Village set.
gather. Yep. Malcorp is late stage capitalism. We don't subscribe to laws. Oh, golly, that's a random comment. 2 separate sets. Yeah, one set. Yeah, more sand blue is always a win. Isn't that right, Daniel?
Yep, that's right.
Not the best Christmas village set, but still a nice one.
Sand Blue is in a renaissance right now, and I'm really hoping that that's going to be the next big step for Star Wars is to make some TIE fighters in Sand Blue. I'm gonna keep trying to will it into existence.
That would be so hot.
Because TIE fighters are getting really stale. Like we had the early stages where they were black and blue.
Right.
Now we've just been in this gray and black,
which is what
washed
they
out era
are,
for years.
but like Sand Blue would be
I'd really love to
so
see us.
cool.
There's so many toys where they make them sand blue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So I would love to see them do
I
something
saw
like that
a long
eventually.
YouTube video that was all about how TIE fighters are actually more blue than gray. So
Yeah,
it's
it's funny.
totally doable.
Yeah, I would love that.
Malister says, I have PTSD about balloons. If
Uh-oh.
you know, you know. I think I know what you're talking about, Malister. That's pretty funny. Alrighty. Well, that's all the news that I had on my list. Is there anything else that we need to talk about, guys? Oh, wait,
We've
a
got
little show
store
and tell.
news. We've got show and tell.
Yeah. Let's do our show and tell. Look at that. That's art.
This is so cool.
This is a really nice poster.
I've never seen this before.
No, I haven't either.
Yeah.
This is awesome.
Well, so I forgot to look again when I got home because
Yeah.
this is actually a double-sided poster.
Right.
So there's this dino cop here with the Steven Spielberg movie studios
Which
thing on
is
the back.
cool enough, but
Which I know I have this poster with this on it, but I don't think this is what's on the back of mine.
So
So I
that's
don't know
very
if there were
interesting.
multiple versions. I
This
don't
is
know.
one piece of paper, so yeah.
Yeah,
it's,
oh yeah, it's one poster for sure. So I don't know if this Dino Cop poster had multiple different backs or if I'm just completely misremembering and I just didn't
Mhm.
remember they had Life on Mars on the back. But I'm
amazing.
gonna have to go home and try and remember to find it. See what's on
And
the
the
back.
second one
also
is
got-
an unusual one because this is actually like a book cover.
Yeah.
Right.
Who remembers every day on the first day of school you'd get your textbook from your teacher and they'd like tell you had to wrap it and for a while sometimes you would just wrap them in like a brown paper grocery bag if you were cheap. Some people you could get these like paper ones and wrap them on and tape it like a present.
Mm-hmm.
And then
Is this
later
the
on
same
they
on
were
both
just like
sides?
they were like just these nylon ones that you could put on there. They're your textbook
upside
protectors.
down. Oh,
Well,
half of it's upside down.
it's got different sides. No, it's and different art on each side. So this side has the figures on it. The other side has
Right.
more like a couple sets being featured. So it's really interesting.
You could write your name, you could write your subject, and you could write your telephone number on there.
So there's okay. The price on the Life on Mars one is $50, and then this one is $30.
It's a nice poster.
I'm tempted by that
The
Life on Mars.
one is so cool.
That's pretty sweet. So
Yeah.
some cool posters, and there's actually a bunch more that have been put out just the last day. So worth checking out in the store. I'll probably cover them on the store tour later in the week.
Yep.
But
You want to talk about some sales, Joe?
Yep.
Sales we got
Let's do
going
it.
on?
Yeah, we got several sales that just started up on Monday, which is 20% off all of our pre-owned as-is sets on our website, in store as well. If you come in and buy one, it's on sale as well. But this is a huge help for anyone who just wants to get good parts. Some of these are missing some parts where you can't completely build the set. Generally, they are close to 100% complete, but we don't guarantee it.
I bought as-is sets just because they have a lot of a color that I'm looking for.
So with the 20% off, they're even cheaper than they were, which they were already cheap because they're trying to just sell these amazing sets of parts. So if you just want good parts, definitely look through those, see if you can find any you want, and if you want some sets, get a couple of those as well.
Sure.
We have 15% all of our lighting kits.
That's
Mhm.
nice.
That one's really nice.
Yeah.
So we have a lot of lighting kits. So those are on sale, and these sales all last till the end of October. So this is our Bricktoberfest sales, as we are calling it.
Yep.
And then the biggest one, in my opinion, this is probably everyone's favorite, is buy 4 get 1 free on minifigs.
Yep.
It's always a hit. People love it, and it's good because
This one only ever comes around every now and
Yeah,
then. So take advantage of this.
it's
while you
definitely a
can.
good one to use because if you get $5-10 figures, you just paid $40 for $50 worth of figs. I mean that's a good discount right there. It is if you get several different price items, it is the cheapest or equal to value is the one that's free.
Right.
But it's definitely one to strategize if you want, like I said, several $10 figures. Just get 5 of them, and then one of them's free. It's kind of a no-brainer with that. So,
And there's no limit to that, right?
Right.
You could buy
You
$4
can-
$50 figures
Correct.
and get a $50
So if you
figure.
get 10 figs, 2 of them would be free.
Yeah.
So that's really nice. And if you order just minifigs, free shipping.
Mhm.
So
Yeah. So some fantastic deals. Check them all out.
that's
atlbrick.com.
right. Yeah.
Uh,
It's on our sales page as well.
and a lot of these are in
The-
store too. I mean,
Correct.
basically all of them are.
Right.
So very cool. All right. Well, I think that's it for the morning brick today. A nice 36-minute stream, not too
Look at that.
long.
We broke
Oh, yeah.
11 o'clock.
Stanley has a good point. Buy 4 Cloud City Bobas, get a 5th free.
I
That
I don't
is
think
straight
we have
up,
5
bro.
right
Pretty
now,
much.
but
We
yeah.
only have 3, I think.
Same principle applies.
But
That's
yeah,
pretty
no,
accurate.
if you get $500 figures, one of them's free. I mean,
Yeah.
it's a great deal.
time to collect those Jedi I've been wanting.
That's
I guess,
right,
So.
yeah.
And it'll do it automatically at checkout. Just make sure
Yes.
you have 5 figures in there because it's buy 4, get the 5th one. Free,
Uh-oh.
not one.
Free
of the
shipping to Australia, please?
No, not international. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
I
unfortunately not
wish.
international.
I wish.
Alrighty, that's it for today, everyone.
Yeah.
Y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye-bye.